Oh boy. Kansas City 2.5-point favorites. We'll see how that goes. ESPN Analytics says KC has a 55.5% chance to win this one. We'll see about that. All right. 10 minutes till game start. Figured I'd get started a little bit early. I was ready a little bit early, so here I am. Actually, you know what I am not ready for? Okay. Oh. Game 3 of the day. Oh boy. Whew. All right. Figured I would throw a thank you up to the Grossi posse. No, oh. For helping me out with subs. Still 48 to go. We actually gained another one. It's been bouncing around. It bounces around. But had a good last stream. Had a good first stream of the day. Unfortunately, for my Niners fans, all my Niners fans that watch this stream, they did not win that one. But Broncos won today, so I'm happy about that. Getting ready. I'm trying to clear some space in my hard drive. I'm trying to figure out what's taking up all of this space. It's not, it's like kind of, oh, wait. Oh, no, that's tiny. That's all tiny. All right, let's see. Is there anything huge in here? No, not really in there. Losing my mind. It's fine. It's fine. I'm allowed to be crazy. It's nope, nothing there. Screenshots. Huh. I'm losing my mind. It's fine. It's cool. I'm just going crazy. Yeah, I had a dude after seeing that injury, like live. That's not that surprising. That was rough. It was real rough. What was the official call, though? Broken, dislocated, and broken. Yeah, that's about what it looked like. Yeah, honestly, if you watch the replay of that, dude, yes, 100%. That is what it was. That was the fact that they showed it. I was like, you guys are showing that? Usually they don't show injuries like that. That was rough, man. That was real rough. Juan, I am sorry for that loss, but honestly, I don't think the season's over. I think they need me to trade to pick up interior defensive line and or linebacker. And I think they're going to start getting the offense back, start getting healthy. I don't think your season is over by any stretch, especially not with the coaching you guys have and how they've overcome the injuries that have been. Yeah, that is true, David. I understand that. I mean, it's like I said, that was like the one where Von Miller went down. He was like in the prime. And he goes down with a season-ending like ACL tear or something like 3 weeks in or 2 weeks into the season. It's just like, oh, cool. So basically our only defensive like real good player is out. Awesome. Let's go ahead and cry for that was awful. I think we've all had that happen. I changed my hat, Casa Bonita, because Nick Bonito got another sack, 8 sacks on the season. He has more sacks than a lot of teams. And then Lions going in and beating the Chiefs at home. Stranger things have happened. Yeah. You guys are still good. You're not bad. It's not, I mean, the fact that you're still winning with all these injuries is just bonkers. Let's see here. Oh, it's very far from over. Very, very far. Juan, I'm glad to see you have a more optimistic output. I am loving to see it. All right? All right. We're ready for another game. Another game tonight. Oh, yeah, that's a very winnable game. Very, very winnable. Absolutely 100%. What do you guys think? So I put the thank you Grassi Posse up in the corner. Do you think that's going to hurt or help my chances of getting another Grassi raid? I got to throw away my bottle caps. What do you think, Juan? I changed my latency thing. I've been having issues, and I think part of the issue, I was reading about it, why like sometimes it doesn't show the current viewers, is I do super short latency, and I just did low, like super low latency. And if I change it to low, it helps on the YouTube servers to not back it up and get confused. So probably hurt if he notices. Yeah, maybe I'll take that away then. Oh yeah, let's do that. Hello, Grassi Posse with a question mark. Like that. Oh wait, hold on. Nope. How about that? All right, kickoff is away up to the 20, the 25. He's going to get contacted near... Oh, he gets away from it. Now he gets up to the 29 and then gets taken down. Whew. All right. Let me know how the change in setting... Like I said, I usually... So I go through Streamlabs, and there's an ultra-low latency choice, and usually it's fastest. But I was reading why sometimes the viewer count is off on there, or it like has issues, is it's actually issues created in the YouTube servers because of the speed of the upload. So it might put me like 3 seconds slower than I normally am, which is not a huge amount, but this should help. And also it does a higher clarity. All right. Under center, back in the backfield. Goff hands it off. Cuts up, and that's Gibbs. It's going to be a gain of about 4 to start this game out. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I'm going to go ahead and do something here. Possession marker. Lions have the ball. Kaboomity boomity boom. Bangity bang. Come on. All right, 2nd down and 6 for the Lions. Coming out, under center again. Can't think right now. Hands the ball off to Gibbs. He's going to cut up the right. He runs into a line of Chiefs, gains about 1. 3rd down and 5. Right? That would be nice. If he does it, like I said, I'm always grateful for him to do it. He does what he wants to do, and he has rated me enough times that I am very grateful for it, and I'm not gonna get salty. My very first stream ever, he rated me. And Juan has been here ever since, and so have you, David. So thank you guys. In shotgun, Gibbs lined up to the right. Laporta in motion, goes to throw, caught by Laporta. He's gonna get the 1st down and more. Cuts back, gets to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 10. The game's first down. Yes, indeed. I feel like the stream seems clearer, and I don't seem like I'm having as many issues as I do. And I didn't even reset my computer. So I'm pretty sure I am happy with changing the setting on how it uploads. I think it's a little bit better. All right. A lot of shifting and motion going. 2 tight ends to the right. You got Goff under center, Gibbs in the backfield, 13 minutes on the clock. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's going to be a rush up the middle, and that's going to be Gibbs, and he's going to get about 4 or 5. I will do let's do a sync here in just a second. Well, I'm very glad you did. So, it's awesome. I want to do a sync, but they're not showing the 1227, 1226, 1225, 1224, 1223, 1222, 1221, 1220, 1219, 1218 in shotgun. Goff takes the snap, second down and 6, throws it, floats it, caught, and that's Jameson Williams stepping out of bounds after the first down up to the 44-yard line of Kansas City across midfield. That's ridiculous. He didn't. Jones played like shit tonight. No touchdowns, 2 picks, mistakes in the clutch. Like, no. I'm sorry. All right. Under center, back in the backfield, fakes the handoff, goes to throw, throws it, caught by Jameson Williams again. He's going to get up past the 30, diving over someone to the 29-yard line, and a big first down. I think so. Grant Cohen, yeah, I'm pretty sure he hates on all isn't he like a 49ers guy and like hates on half the team or something and like really doesn't like Purdy? It's like, dude, like just ease up a little bit. I think so too, Juan. I think so too. Laporta in motion, Goff under center. 14 in motion, handoff, cuts around the edge, and now he's going to dive forward St. Brown for about 2 yards on the rush. Yeah, that sounds about right. Someone just with a bunch of like hot takes just for the fact that he has hot takes. Got it. Understood. All right, Laporta in motion again, under center. Goff. St. Brown in the motion again. It's going to be Gibbs again, and he's going to get almost there. Third down and maybe a 1 or 2 after a 6-yard to 7-yard gain. We'll see where they mark it. Broncos pass game coordinator is currently their offensive coordinator, which is like, oh, maybe that's why we were not doing as well, our pass game. 3rd and 2, St. Brown in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, hands it off. Gibbs, and he's going to get the first down and just up to the 18 of Kansas City. I feel like I'm a little bit more behind on the... Am I live? Hold on, let me check real quick. This is going to be a little dumb. I'm going to bump away from it real quick simply to come back and make sure I'm live because I think I have a delay. There we go. Might have to resync for you guys. But, all right, first down and 10 from the 18. Goff takes the snap, pressure coming, throws it. It's a toss back and a pitch, and Gibbs gets it. And that's actually, instead of a 2-yard gain, turned into about maybe a 6 or 7. 4-yard gain. Welcome in, everybody, for just joining. David? Yeah, let's see. We can... also, like I said, I had to reduce my latency a little bit to help with the issue we've been having with the 0 viewers stuff. And it's been causing issues on the upload, I guess. I was looking into it. All right, in shotgun. We'll do a resync here in just a moment. Man in motion, number 18, hands the ball off. Gibbs, he's going to go up the middle. He's going to get the first down and just... Sync coming 822, 821, 820, 819, 818, 817, 816, 815, and 814. So let me know if it's still delayed more. I think changing my latency is going to help the stream overall. It might delay me. It supposedly delays you by about 2 to 3 seconds more than normal, but it runs smoother and I won't have any of that glitching and clipping issues, and we won't have the issue where it says I have 0 viewers when I have like 15 people in here. Hopefully it'll fix that. All right, under center, 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. Hands the ball off to Gibbs up the middle, and he's going to get taken down around the 4 after a gain of about 4. Welcome to the third stream, though, of the night. So make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm losing my mental capacity to think. Because, geez, doing this many games sometimes kind of wears on you a bit. But I have a lot of fun doing it, and especially because I'm here by myself in Arizona, and it's a little boring. A little bit boring. In shotgun, Laporta in motion, Gibbs in the backfield. 2nd and goal, 5 seconds on the play clock, 7 minutes on the game clock. Long drive. Waiting, 0. Gets the ball, hands it off. Gibbs goes forward. Oh! To the 1 or 2. Third and goal on the 2. Let me know how it's looking, though. Let me know how it's performing, if there's any issues. If there are, because like I said, I just made those changes. I'm hoping it actually makes the stream a little bit more efficient and doesn't cause all the issues we've been having with the viewer problems and like the stats and some other stuff, and also the glitching I've been having. All right, here we go. 3 backs lined up, under center. It's going to be a handoff, and Gibbs is not going to get it. Yeah, Dan better go for it. It's like 4th and inches. Okay. All right. 4th down and goal. Let's go. Wait for it. Dan Big Balls Campbell. Lots of moving around. They're going to have to take a timeout, I think. Otherwise, they're going to get delayed. Yeah, no. They call... No play. There was a timeout. They actually snapped it on time. I think that was... Oh, boy. Thank you, Daniel Barry. Happy Sunday to you, too, as well. No. They went to go... You could hear the whistle, like, the whistle was late. I didn't think they called a timeout either. All right. Imagine they're still going for it. Why wouldn't they be? All right, let's see what they do. Do something fun. Montgomery is the back. Goff goes out. He's going to throw it to Goff. Goff gets a receiving touchdown. He ran into his own guy and still got in. Jared Goff, touchdown reception from David Montgomery. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, some trickery. Some trickery there. Receiving touchdown for Jared Goff to start that game off. Oh, God. Yeah, Juan, I feel it, man. I feel you on that. Oh, my good Lord. Did I see that play coming? Absolutely not. Did Jared Goff run into his own blocker? Yes, he absolutely did. Did he still get in? Also, yes. That was the weirdest, kind of most slow motion version of a play like that you could ever see. I just can't even. He almost dropped it. They're saying it might be an illegal formation. Oh, no way. They're going to call it back. They're calling it back. Illegal motion. Yeah, they got bailed out. KC get bailed out. He never got set. Okay. I am. Oh my god, that's such a ticky-tacky bullshit. Oh my god, that was such a cool play to get called back on. He didn't take a step back and pause, is what they're saying. You're supposed to quarterback has to step back, pause, and then run. That is the biggest ticky-tacky call. Oh, wow. Yowza. 9 minutes and 36 seconds, and it gets Jared Goff touchdown reception negated by one of the most ticky-tacky things ever. The offense is coming back out. They are going for it again. So they're not even going to kick a field goal. They're going to go for it from the 5. Now they don't even know what call they're playing. They're going to get a delay of game because they can't use another timeout right now. Oh, Jesus. What a mess. Come on, man. This is the most ridiculous series of events I think I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? So they were trying to go back in. It was a ticky-tacky, like, motion penalty. And then they were trying to get out there, and they thought the play clock was going to get reset, but I guess it wasn't. And so then they called a delay of game because they didn't get set in time. And Jared Goff was trying to argue, like, hey, you guys need to reset the play clock. And they said no. And in the middle of that conversation, they called a delay of game after not resetting the play clock. And now they're kicking a field goal, which is up and good. So, wow, that was a lot for very little. A lot of time, too. They ate up 9 minutes or something. Good God. 9 minutes and 39 seconds. That was a very weird series of events. That was very odd. I am mildly confused by that whole series of events. I think that illegal motion thing, it's like, yeah, he has to take, the quarterback is supposed to, if he's going to run out and be a receiver, he has to back up, pause, and then go left. And I guess he didn't pause, so it was an illegal motion. And it's like, does the pause really, like, why does he have to pause? I want to know the reasoning behind that rule. There's got to be a reason for it, and I hope it's good because that is dumb. So just an FYI. Oh my gosh. What craziness. What absolute craziness. Yowza. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Do. Commercials, commercials, commercials. All of the commercials. Juan, entertain me. Just kidding. Bop, 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 bop. That's been stuck in my head all day, and I don't know why. I must have picked it up on a commercial in the 6 a.m. game, and now I'm here. And my brain has turned into a giant pile of Jell-O and or chocolate pudding. Not really sure yet. I know, right? They're just so long. Oh my god. Kickoff is away, fielded at about the 1, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25. Hit and down around the 30. And that is where the Chiefs will take over on offense. Incoming pirate joke. Should I have said a pirate joke? Oh no. See, this is the problem. I'm too tired to even think of a good joke right now. My puns are off right now. Just very off. All right, in shotgun, Mahomes, back lined up to the left, man in motion. Number 1. Scoots back around the back and then back over to the left. It's going to be a handoff to Pacheco up the right side. Gets contacted immediately. Gain of 1. Yes, all the time, 100%. As a dad, it's kind of a guarantee. And then also working in the industry I work in, 10-hour days, waking up super duper early, just kind of runs with it. I also don't sleep very well in Arizona. Maybe I'll sleep better when I get back to Colorado. In shotgun, Mahomes takes the snap, throws it, caught around the 35. That's Kelsey, and he's going to somehow make a bunch of people miss and get up to the 47-yard line. Oh my goodness. Tackle him? He's old and slow. Well, it's not really tired, it's that my brain is tired. I feel fine. Yes, it is, Derek. I'm excited for it. Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 from the 46. Mahomes to throw, rolls out, throws, and it's going to be caught, and that is going to be way down across to the 30, to the 25, and down to about the 24-yard line. Oof. Big reception by Smith-Schuster to the 24-yard line. See? All right. Juan, see? You know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. Old guys unite. I'm just assuming you're as old as me or something. Or close to. Or older. I don't know. Under center. Back way in the backfield. 83 in motion. Mahomes hands the ball off. That's Pacheco. Pacheco's going to run, and he's going to get through and get down to the 12-yard line. Another big first down, and 1st down and 10 from the 13. Well inside the red zone now. Yeah, it's all good. When I get home, I'll have a faster internet, so that'll be easy. It'll be much quicker. In shotgun, hands the ball off to Pacheco. Pacheco cutting around the left. He's going to get maybe 2 down to about the 11. 2nd down and 8 from the 11-yard line. All right, here we go. Under center, Mahomes. Running back in the backfield looks to be Kareem Hunt. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff, rolls out right. Pressure is in Mahomes' face, and he throws that away. And that is going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 8. Two minutes, just under 1:59 left in the first quarter after the 9-minute and 40-second opening drive that ended in a field goal after a called back Jared Goff touchdown reception due to one of the weirdest illegal motion calls I've ever heard. So that was cool. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the left is Hunt. Mahomes steps back to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to get hit and go down. Not quite. It's going to be 4th and 3 from the 6. Are they going to go for it? Oh, please go for it and don't get it. Chiefs are lining up to go for it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Only on the second drive. This game is going very fast. We've only been in here for 30 minutes. We're almost out of the first quarter, and I started 10 minutes early today. So, all right. 4th down and 3. In shotgun. Back lined up to the left. Man in motion, number 83. Mahomes takes the snap. Throws it. It's going to be caught, and that is a touchdown. Xavier Worthy. Okay, and there it is. Kansas City takes the lead. Xavier Worthy, touchdown reception. Yeah. We'll see. Early in the game, Juan. Early in the game. All right. Extra point. Oh, and it's blocked or something. No good. Was that a block or is just an awful, awful kick, but they missed the extra point. So it's only a 3-point lead for Kansas City. Way to go. I wonder if that's going to come to bite them in the ass later. You say that now, because that sometimes does. You're like, oh, maybe that, oh. And you say that, and then you're like, oh, shit, it actually did. Like, it actually did. That was like that blocked kick return for a 2-point conversion for the Packers in that Dallas game. And you're like, oh, that probably won't come to bite them in the ass. And then somehow they end up tying because of that blocked and 2-point turnaround. So the 3-point swing. So you never know. Butker has not been good this year, I know. But that, like, how much of a knuckleball that was, it, like, if that was just a kick that he just screwed up, like, that was atrocious. Like, that's an extra point, man. That was awful. So the way it looked and how it came off, it looked like it got blocked. But if it didn't, that's just Butker. More like butt kicker. Okay, sorry. That was bad. I apologize to everyone in the world for that one. That will be on the internet forever. Great. I blame David for pressuring me into coming up with funny jokes. I kid. Yeah, that's valid. That is valid. That is a valid take. All right. Okay, let's go. Come on. I want to see the Lions come out like they did before, but this time going all the way down and get a touchdown. Because that sucked. That was such a cool touchdown that they did, and then they had to settle. It's just such a bummer. No. Honestly, the donation surgery might take longer than the regular surgery. Yeah, there's our first Taylor Swift sighting. Hooray. All right, kickoff fielded at the 9, up to the 15, to the 20, 25, and gets taken down around the 29-yard line where Detroit will take over for their second drive. We only have 1 minute left in the first quarter. Agreed. All right, 106, first down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Goff under center. Montgomery in the backfield. He's going to toss back to Montgomery, who's going to cut up the left side and get maybe about 3. So second down and 7 up to the 32. Have I heard wood yet? What? Heard wood? I'm confused. 44 seconds left in the first. Oh, my leg. My leg has been sore for a bit. Her song would... I have not, no. I listen to all kinds of things, and I kind of let Spotify do its thing, but it doesn't recommend it because I think it knows. Oh, that's gross. In shotgun. Back lined up to the left. Steps back to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it. It's going to be caught and across the 50 to the 45. Falls down around the 41, 42 of Kansas City. Gain of somewhere in the vicinity of, I don't know, 20-something. 25, 26? 26 yards. All right. 42-yard line is where they spot it. There we go. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. That was pretty quick. I said that, and then this is going to get slow, isn't it? If the Chiefs win, I'll listen to it. But I'm going to listen to it not on my Spotify, so it doesn't recommend me music I don't like. I'm just saying. I had to mute myself. Had a big cough coming. It felt great. It's like the same commercials. Honestly, I wouldn't be so annoyed with the commercial if it wasn't just the same ones, just over and over and over again. Let's see. What does this do? Nope, worse. Just checking. Oh, mates. Do. Let's frickin' go. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's get going. Cheers, beer chugging time. Okay, now. I had a small burp on deck on the first one. It didn't count. Leave me alone. Ugh. Decisions were made, and were they good? Usually no. Yep. There's a lot in there. I think I'm up to like 8 beers today. Something like that. 9? Oof. But it has been about, I don't know, 8 hours. So I'm like averaging like a beer an hour. It says 1 viewer again. I was hoping that would resolve the issue, but I don't think it has. We'll see. Start of the second quarter. Under center, Jared Goff back in the backfield. Looks to be Jahmyr Gibbs, but I cannot tell. Hands the ball off. Nope, that's Montgomery. Up the middle to the 30, 29. Big carry, 13 yards. It's Juan Viewer. Yeah, we need to get you a new TV, Juan. I've been telling you this for weeks now. Like, I swear to God, if I get monetized, one of the first things I'm doing is buying you a TV as a celebration and shipping it to you so you can have a TV that doesn't suck. I feel like this is a weekly occurrence. No. You need a new TV, Juan. You're my mod. You need to be here. You need a good TV. Let's go. Under center again. Montgomery runs it around the right side. Gain of about 6 up to the 23 of Kansas City. 14 minutes left in the second. Oh, look, another spider. No, that one ran into the couch. That's fine. Whatever. They're just everywhere. Yeah, and as soon as you do, let me know. We'll take a collection, get you a new TV. All my subs send $1, you'll get a nice one. Rolls, throws, caught, 2nd and 4. It's going to be St. Brown. He's going to get a yard or so, depending, and that was honestly lucky he got that. Should have been, could have been a loss on the play. Not a great... Well, it was kind of blown up. It was a good defense. 2nd down and 3. What do we got, Dan Campbell? What do we got? Let's do something fun. You guys already did fun things and somehow got called back, so let's see something else fun that doesn't get called back. In shotgun, 10 seconds on the clock. Montgomery lined up to the left. Jared Goff waiting. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Laporta in motion, takes the snap, steps back, goes to throw, dart over the middle, caught, and that's going to be a touchdown! That is Jameson Williams on the touchdown reception. And a laser beam thrown by Jared Goff. And some good breaking of tackles by Jameson Williams. And that was a great play call and a great execution of that play. That was just perfectly placed, man. That was a beautiful pass. Jared Goff is perfect on the night so far. 7 for 7, 1 touchdown. Extra point pending. What are the officials talking about? I swear to God. Oh, someone spotted something. He's going to have to go into concussion protocol. Yep. Concussion protocol. The referees will take a player out if someone calls down and says, hey, this guy got hit in the head. It's suspect. Oopsie. Extra point. Can he hit it? Boink. Yep. And he hits it. He's not Harrison, but suck. Okay, maybe that one was better. I don't know. Let me know. Regardless. Touchdown. And with all that beer chugging, I'm going to go pee for the D during this commercial break. So, let's go Lions. All right, we're back. We back. All right, I'm going to do this. With this new setup, it seems like it's running a little bit cleaner as far as my computer health. So that's good, which means I can see chat better if I do it this way. Bum, 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 bum. It says 1 viewer because my computer is stupid. Yep. So dumb that it does this. Losing. Hey, actually, now it says 4. As soon as I say something about it or someone says something about it, it's like, oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry, there's 4 people here. YouTube. Like, oh, cool, thanks. I have the world's... Let's see, what is going on with my phone, though? I'm responding to a text, and it just froze. Nope. Okay, it's back. All right, that was freaking weird. All right. Cool. Ha! It's funny. Yeah, the TVs in the 1700s were terrible. It was just a guy that yelled at you. All right, waiting for this kickoff. Waiting. All right, there it is. Fielded at the 3, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, the 25, to the 30. Let's see, where's he stopped? Looks like the 31. Chiefs will take over there. Probably, well, 7, yeah, maybe. Yeah, they were TV, and all they did was yell at you and insult you, and it was funny. And then if they insulted the king wrong, then they got killed. TV. Yeah, samesies, right? All right, in shotgun, back line up to the light. From the 30, to the right. Man in motion number 5. From the 31, Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to pass. Pressure is coming, and Mahomes escapes the sack, throws it, and somehow he gets a guy that's open at the 50. That is a first down and a gain of about 19 yards. Mahomes escaped a sack there. Hutchinson almost got to him. And that was a pass to Hollywood Brown. All right. Right past the midfield marker is where they're saying. In shotgun, Hunt line up to the right of Mahomes, takes the snap, goes to throw. It's going to be wide open for the tight end, Noah Gray, gain of about 6 up to the 43-yard line. Second down and 4 coming up for the Chefs. Currently, they are kind of cooking, you know what I mean? And I'm getting real sassy. Real sass and frass. I also like sass. Cheers. Let's drink more beer. Goff is 7 for 7 and a touchdown. You got Mahomes 5 for 6 and a touchdown. And you have an injury. Oh, God, the Lions have an injury on defense. Oh, Kirby Joseph. Come on. Lions are like the freaking Niners. It just like goes wrong sometimes. And the injuries, man, the injuries for both of these teams. Sometimes you're just like, cool. So the only guys that get hurt on our team are like the guys that are like producing a lot. Awesome. I think Kirby Joseph's been producing a lot this year. I know he has in the past. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn on that one. The amount of car commercials there are with how expensive they are. Who buys a brand new car these days that's like, yeah, I'm totally going to go spend 90 grand on a base level Lexus. Like a higher end Toyota Highlander these days is like 80 grand. And I'm like, what? It's like, that's like a $50,000 car like 7-8 years ago. I wouldn't buy a new car right now. Dude, it's just like, no. It's ridiculous. Beer. Wait for it. There will be a game soon. Bonkity bonkity bonk bonk bonk. All right, come on. Okay, that's weird. It's not good, Juan. You need to, okay. Like, Black Friday's coming up. I'm sure you get something decent for cheap. Did David fall asleep? I think David fell asleep. It's like 3 in the morning for him. Not yet. Close, though. When you get less chatty, tell your eyeballs are doing this. Just chug like, I don't know, 17 cups of coffee. And have an EpiPen. 2nd down and 4. At the 43-yard line, Mahomes takes the snap, hands the ball off. Wait, nope, holds it, and he's going to try and run, and he's going to get about a quarter of a yard. 3rd down and about 4. His knee's just bugging him, Kirby Joseph. He's had a knee injury earlier, but yeah, just shake him up a little bit. Yeah. I understand that, David. That's me, I don't know, every day I get off work after a long day driving like an hour. Yeah, you know, pain hurts. Handoff, it's going to be to Hunt, and he's going to be short of the line to gain by about a yard or 2. So 4th and maybe 1, a long 1, short 2. Collinsworth just said, interesting strategy there, and I immediately thought, interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. KC's defense, they are saying 4th and 1. It is, it's about a normal one. Runs the ball, he's going to, oh yeah, he got it. He got it, yep. 1st down and 10, 38-yard line. I'm getting hummy a little bit. We're short a few viewers on this one. I'm starting to be crazy. Oh, it's a double reverse / another reverse, and Mahomes is going to run it, and he's going to get the 1st down and slide. That's a 1st down and 10 after a very weird triple reverse. All right. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Pacheco's going to run, get contacted, immediately gains maybe 1.5, 2. 2nd down and about 8-ish. Coming up next. 8 minutes, 48 seconds left in the half. Juan has some animosity towards Patrick Mahomes, and I understand it. I do. It's 2 Super Bowls, man. In shotgun, Mahomes. Pacheco lined up to his right. Steps back to throw. Pressure coming, and oh, he fumbles! He fumbles! Who's got the ball? I think Mahomes got back on it. That was Hutchinson with the strip sack. Could not get the ball away from him, but that is a 10-yard sack. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm fine with it, though. It still should be a very good game. Just because the Chiefs have not been playing their best doesn't mean they're still not a good team and fun to watch. Cheers, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? I am drinking beer now. This morning it was coffee. Now it's not. Dude, Mahomes lucky to get back on that. Oh, my God, he's lucky. So, 3rd and 18 after the 10-yard strip sack that unfortunately did not get a recovery. Throws it behind the line of scrimmage to Smith-Schuster. Oh, God, is he going to get the 1st down? He's close. It's going to be a 4th and 1. He's about a yard shy. My goodness. Gain of 17 on 3rd and 18. Reed probably going for it again. They already went for it on 4th and 1 once. And that's probably going to happen again right here. They've gone for it twice. They are 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on 4th downs. And timeout. It's a long one. It's closer to a 2 than a 1. Chiefs are taking a timeout. Talk about this one. It's a good question. It was a fairly well executed screenplay to Smith-Schuster. Yeah, that is very much so. Chiefs use their first timeout. Lions have already used their first. Both teams with one, as we're sitting at around 7 minutes, 1 second left in the first half. All right, they are going to go for it again. Mahomes coming out. Offense is on the field. In shotgun. Hunt lined up to the left of Mahomes. 2 wide left. Tight end right. 2 tight ends right. He's going to roll. He's going to throw. He's not going to throw. He is going to throw. And then it's going to be batted down. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. I don't see a flag. And that is going to be a failed 4th down conversion and a very good batted down pass by the Detroit defense. Kaboom. That was Anzalone, I believe. No, Anzalone was giving pressure, and it was Harper. Harper on the bat down. Anzalone providing pressure. I always see that, and I say, I think anal zone. I'm so sorry, but that's just what I see. Hard to not see it. It's just so close. It's like 1 letter off. So, Detroit Lions will take over, and they're going to take over at their own 19-yard line, denying the Chiefs any more points. Maybe sometimes take points, Andy. Andy Reid, you usually are the I'm going to play things conservatively, and that's how you win. You're going against Dan Campbell, which I know has brass balls, but you're not that guy. So maybe stick to your game plan and don't play against Dan Campbell like a lunatic. It only works for people who are nuts. Andy Reid just likes cheeseburgers. I wish I could play music during the breaks, but most of the stuff that's like, hey, you can play this and not have to pay, is not good, not fun enough for what I want to do. I need to get in with like a musical artist who makes like dance music. I'll get up and dance in the breaks when I'm buzzed enough. Yeah, exactly. Elevator music's the only thing I can play for free and not get like screamed at by YouTube. Oh my good Lord, pardon me. Woo! That was a spicy meatball. Oh, wow. Oh, and I just dropped my shoe. Because, why wouldn't I drop my shoe? All right, getting a little chilly. Going to close my window. I had open all day to get some fresh air rolling through this joint. Plus, it's dark out. Anyone trying to look in here and be like, what's that guy doing? Especially when I go to take a shower. Everyone wants to see all these goodies. Ooh. Sorry again. And that's on the internet forever again. All right. 6:55, handoff to Gibbs, who's going to cut up the right side, and he's going to dive forward. Gain of about 5 or 6. See where they call it. Harper, this was his first defensive snap of the season, and he's the one who does the bat away. Oh, that was great play. That's his first defensive snap of the season, was stopping that pass. Unbelievable. Great work. All right, under center. 2nd and 5, hands the ball off. Gibbs again, and that's going to get a yard. Maybe, if he's lucky. So 3rd and about 4. I just did the worst part of my life. Go Lions. So you're eating the same place Andy Reid eats every day, huh? That's your worst fart is probably Andy Reid's daily occurrence. No offense to Andy Reid, but based on what they talk about his diet is, I do not doubt. In shotgun, back lined up to the left, man in motion, number 18. And something's going to happen. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Goff is going to scramble. Oh, and Goff is going to get the first down and slide, and that is a first down running by Jared Goff. Down to 5 minutes and 23 seconds in the half. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Yeah, he's kind of a gangly fella. No, you're not wrong. I mean, he does. It's runs like a Welshman. Sorry, that's a throwback. Under center. Goff, 2 backs in the backfield, hands the ball off to Gibbs, who's going to go up the middle, 10 yards, across over near the 50 to about the 48. That's about a 15-yard carry for Jahmyr Gibbs, if speaking was capable for me right now. Built like Sheldon Cooper. Yeah, like I said, he's kind of a long, gangly little goober. Not little, but you know what I mean. Runs kind of like a weirdo. That's fine. The way they speak on the announcers, look at the size of this hole. They had no one to fill that backside. Like, dude, come on with that. You know what you're saying. Hands off to Gibbs again. He's going to cut up the right side, gains maybe 2. Nope, he's still going. Never mind. I thought he gained 2. He just pushed around the outside. That was a gain of 6. Built like Abe Lincoln. Yeah, accurate. Tall and lanky. Unbelievable. He did not stop. And just kept going. Just kept going. Yeah, I am aware when I say something like that, I'm like, oh, I know I said it. Or right before I say it, I think about it, I'm like, don't say that. These guys say it all the time like they're like nothing. And I'm like, they just do it for fun, I think. Under center, man in motion, St. Brown. Fakes the handoff, gonna throw, dirts the ball. Threw it at the feet of Montgomery. Yeah, right? Like shit like that one. It's like, they know what they're saying. Like they have to know what they're saying. Because if they don't, then they're just oblivious. Yeah, there's a ton of them. There's like whole videos, like 20-minute long videos of like NFL announcers saying like just awkwardly sexually based things about how guys are running and just Jesus. You know? It's like, guys, come on. All right, 3rd and 4. In shotgun. Hands the ball off to Montgomery, and Montgomery's going to get... No, he's not going to get there. He's about 1.5 yards shy. 2nd and a short 2, long 1. And I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell just said go for it. Campbell just gives 0 fucks, doesn't he? Andy Reid's eyeballs are about as big as saucers right now. Because he's like, what? And Dan Campbell's just like, yeah, whatever, go for it. Shooter McGavin. Pew, pew, let's do this. All right, Laporta in motion. Goff in shotgun. Back lined up to the left. Waiting for it. 5, 4. Takes the snap. Steps back. Pressure. Oh, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Oh, no. They both go for it. They both fail. All right, I'm going to go P for the D. Because, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Uno momento. Oh boy. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the half after the Lions failed to convert 4th down and 2. Yeah, Juan, that's one. Like, we've heard that. You have to know what you're saying, though. Like, they have to. Sorry, that was a hill I will die on. Oh. Maybe I'll hang a hat up here. Would hats be cool to hang up here? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's go find some hats. I got nothing to do while we're waiting for this commercial to end. May as well, huh? All right. Let's see here. What's some fun hats we can hang up? Let's see. We'll do the Nuggets green hat. I love this hat. It's one of my favorites. I got the little shoe. Maybe that'll go somewhere else, though. Another Broncos hat right here. No, you can't see that one, though. Maybe I move that one. And then this one goes kind of in the middle. Nope. You know what? I got an idea. This one has the little hole, but if I split it between them, it hangs about the same height, right? That's close. I'm not crazy. It's fine. And we'll hang that one there. Hey, hats! That's something to do for the space behind my computer, because why not? Yay. Waiting. All right, let's go. All right, steps back. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. It's going to be caught, and it's going to get back. Now he's shy of the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of about a half. 2nd down and 10 or 11. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the right, man in motion number 83, takes the snap, Mahomes to throw, throws it to the right, and it's a dot, and is that a catch? They said it was a catch. Did he do a toe drag? From that angle, it did not look like it. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. They're going to get a nice long look at it, but yep, toe tap, it's a catch. 1st down and 10, 42-yard line for the Chefs as we hit the 2-minute warning. So, 2-minute timeout coming. At the end of near the end of the first half here, Detroit leading by 4. Oh, let's go. 2-minute warning. Let's get back to this game. Seat's so uncomfortable. I cannot wait to be back home. What is it? 3 more weeks. 3-ish, maybe a little over 3 weeks. Regardless. Ready for it. Let's see here. Yeah, just about 3 weeks. Come on. Probably the smell, actually, Juan. I was thinking about that. My brother, anytime he gets like a hat he really likes and he wears it a lot, his dog like immediately sits on it and messes with it and like smushes it. It's like, I think it's probably just the smell. Like, oh, it smells like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my mouth and lick it and lay on it and do other things to it. And you're like, oh, please don't. Oh, gee, thanks, Sal. You still at your grandma's birthday party? Or are you home yet? Or are you working? What are you doing? How's it going? I'm losing it. Losing it, man. Losing it. time for chugging beers at the 2-minute warning. Cheers. I'm going to get another beer because this is the longest commercial break on the planet. Oh, my good Lord. All right. They're back. We are back. We are here. We are back. Ah, dang, Saw. In shotgun, hands the ball off. That's Pacheco. He's going to get 2 before he is just manhandled. 2nd down and 8 from the 40. Kirby Joseph is back, and he was the one who made the tackle. There you go. Good to have him back, I suppose. Because he's young. Passes the ball. It's going to be a 1st down. Travis Kelce up to the 32-yard line. 1:31 on the clock as it continues to move. Oh, boy. As the 2nd catch for Travis Kelce, he is 2 for 2 targets for 23 yards. All right. 1 minute, 20 seconds. 1st down and 10 from the 32 of Detroit. The Chiefs come out of the huddle in shotgun. Pacheco lined up to the right. He's going to take the snap. Mahomes steps into the pass, throws it deep down the right side. There is no one even in the area. Uncatchable as hell. Not sure what the plan was there. Ah, come on. Saw, no one needs sleep. You're young. You could sleep 10 hours a weekend, and you'll be fine the rest of the week. I'm just kidding. That would be awful. All right. 2nd down and 10. Mahomes in shotgun. Hunt lined up to the right. 32-yard line of Detroit. 1:03 on the clock. Takes the snap. Mahomes to throw. Throws and caught and dropped by yours truly, Taylor Swift's future husband. Yeah, I would die. Honestly. I would just die. If I worked that many, no, yeah, I'd be dead. I can't do that shit anymore, man. I'm too old. Cannot. Just bury me. In shotgun, Hunt lined up to the right. 1 minute exactly on the clock. 3rd down and 10 from the 32. Mahomes doing something. Takes the snap. Goes to throw. Pressure coming. Floats it down deep. Incomplete. And a flag. There's no way that ball was uncatchable. Are you kidding me? That was a penalty? That ball was out of bounds. Oh. I feel like that was an uncatchable ball. That was They're saying that was the PI. That might be a holding. Okay. At the 18-yard line. 53 seconds. Snaps, rolling, throwing, caught, and that's not quite a touchdown. That was Kelce attempting down at the 1. 44 seconds, 40, 39, 38. Clock is moving. 1st down and goal with 1 yard to go. Oh, boy. So from the 1, Chiefs looking to take the lead. Detroit has taken a timeout. 1 timeout left for them. 40 seconds left. All right, here we go. First down and goal, 1 yard line. Mahomes under center. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes is going to run it himself. There's a flag. I think that was holding. Let's see what that is. Mahomes is celebrating. My guess is it's somehow against Detroit. Defensive offsides. The touchdown counts. The Chiefs are up by 2, pending Butker coming in and not missing another extra point. Extra point. This one is not a miss. So that's going to give a 3-point lead to the Chiefs with about 37 seconds left. Detroit only has 1 timeout to try and come back and tie this before half. Now, let's take a look here. The Lions started out with it, so Kansas City will get the ball to start the second half. Yeah, Total Harvest, the goal is done before November 25th. Yeah, I know whenever we get into this season, it's like every weekend you're like, I'm going to be in and out. I'm driving the harvester. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm just like, geez, man. He'll like throw the phone on and just be, yeah, kind of. But if Dwight Schrute was an Eagles fan and not quite as nerdy. I love that Pistachio Josh Allen commercial. He breaks the ice block and it's still around his crotch. And he's like, you want me to break that? And he's like, no, I'm good. Okay, that was a fun commercial, mainly just because Woody Harrelson is hilarious. Salesforce wins the commercial tonight. That was actually really funny. Sorry, I zoned out on that. Woody Harrelson is hilarious. Oh, Saw, my goodness, no. No. All right, I'm going to go for the O. I have to pee. I've been drinking too many beers. Going for the O, okay? Going for the O. Not peeing for the D, going for the O. Wait, no, the game's back. Oh, I'm going to have to hold it. Gonna have to hold it. Son of a... Maybe I can have quick enough time? Nope, don't. Kick off. Maybe they'll take a break again. They won't. Damn it. Gonna have to hold it. Kickoff is away. Fielded at the 6, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, to the 32. And that is where the Lions will take over with 33 seconds and 1 timeout to try and get into field goal range. Tie this game up before half. All right, in shotgun, Gibbs lined up to the left of Goff, 2 wide left, 1 right with a tight end right. Goff takes the snap, goes to throw, throws it. It's going to be caught by Laporta, out of bounds, gain of 5, 28 seconds. 37-yard line. All right, here we go. Steps back to throw, throws, caught. St. Brown, he's going to gain 2, and they're going to have to use a timeout. 22 seconds. Burn their last timeout. All right, I'm going to go for the O. We have 30 seconds. Oh my God, can I pee that fast? Holy crap. Down in 2, in shotgun. Goff. Back lined up to his right is Jahmyr Gibbs. 22 seconds on the clock. Steps back to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to roll. Throw intended for Gibbs. Overthrows him. Incomplete. 17 seconds left. Ugh. They're going to have to punt it because otherwise they're going to give the chance for a... Yeah, they got to. Complete lack of helmets. Fake punt would be hilarious. Nope, the punt is away. Fielded at the 10 with a fair catch. So, good night, and yes, I agree. Sounds about right. So, they're going to kneel it, and that is going to bring us into halftime. Chiefs will get the ball to start the second half. Let's go ahead and change that. We'll change this. We'll change that. And we'll update the scoreboard to show halftime. So we are in halftime. Some ballsiness from both teams. Both teams, fourth downs. 0 for 1 for the Lions. 2 for 3 for the Chefs. 3 penalties for 23 yards of the Lions. 0 penalties for the Chiefs. 160 yards for the Chiefs. 185 for the Lions. It's fairly even. Lions have considerably more time of possession. Goff, 93 yards, 9 for 12, and a touchdown. Mahomes, 10 for 14, and a touchdown. Gibbs, 59 yards rushing on 13 carries. Pacheco, 5 for 18. Jameson Williams, 3 for 44 and a touchdown. Smith-Schuster, 2 for 47. Hutchinson, I believe, with the only sack of the game. And, yeah. So, pretty tight game so far. It could be anyone's game. You're going to have the Chiefs coming out with the ball to start the second half. Oh, boy. That's, more exciting. Actually, the game is going a lot quicker than I thought. We're only at an hour and 25 minutes. So I started about 10 minutes before the game. So we're actually on pace to be probably one of the faster games of the day, depending on how the second half goes down. I've said that before and it has screwed me. So I'm hoping maybe that does not happen this time. Yeah, he went in, I guess he went into the locker room and got taped up in like a brace thing, and then came out and started walking, and then walked up and back, and then jogged a number of times, and then started running, and then started sprinting, and felt like he felt good enough to get back in the game, and then he came back in the very first play, he got a good tackle. So, I mean, Kirby Joseph hopefully is back, no injury, major injury there. But, yeah, we'll see. Oof. Let's see here. All right, waiting for this next half to start. And this has been a pretty good game so far. I mean, nothing too crazy. No turnovers. Yeah. Yeah, the bar isn't super high. I know. We'll see. You never know. You could get a fast-paced game in prime time. It's never guaranteed though. You're never like, "Oh yeah, this is going to happen." It's like, "Wait, maybe not." So, we shall see. But drinking some beer, waiting for this game to get back. 9 minutes left in halftime, according to the counter I'm looking at. Yeah, but there was not been a lot of penalties. There was 3 penalties total, all on the Lions. And so, not having a lot of penalties, not having a lot of crazy injuries, not having like challenges, things like that. So it'll vary. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, doing like 9 different things. I gotta update all this stuff. My mom said that alligators are angry because I got on them teeth and no toothbrush. It's not the medulla oblongata. Not the medulla oblongata. Good to see you, Johnny. Good to see you. Check on my computer health right now. Looks like my body took a nap. That'll happen, Grogu. That will absolutely 100% happen. I mean, you had a long day of work. It's a Sunday. Watching football. So, it's gonna, yeah. It's gonna. Oof. But welcome to halftime. We're halftiming it right now. I got my Casa Bonita hat on because Bonito of the Denver Broncos had another sack today. He's got 8 sacks, which is more than some teams. Which is nice. I took a nap last night and then I slept, actually. I slept quite a bit. Yeah, I have 3 weeks left. 3 weeks of being in Arizona, and then I'm back home in Colorado. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be home. I don't mind being out here. I just really miss my house. Like, I miss my family. I miss my kids. I miss the animales. Miss my wife, obviously. Like, I miss all of them very, very much. And I miss being home. I miss sleeping in my bed. I miss having my place and my space and all that stuff. And it's kind of rough. Yeah, I've had to do that before, and it is awful, Grogu. It is very awful to have to do that. But yeah, it's rough. There's times like in this doing this stuff out here, we have to go in and do like a 2 a.m. concrete pour, and then I get done at like 5, and I go back and I go to sleep for a few hours, and I go back to work at like 7:30, and it's just like, dude, it kills. It's just like I'm dead. I just like I get home and I'm just like immediately. One of those ones was on a stream night. So I did that. I came home, took like a 20-minute nap, woke up and then did a stream. And then after that, I was just dead to the world. Dead to the world. So sleepy. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, God. Sorry. Burpee. Burpee Robinson. Let's see here. Let me fix this. Actually, I want to check Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays. Who's winning? Oh, it's on a commercial. Lame. Lame, 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 lame. I just want to check the score. Maybe I'll check on that real quick. I feel like I should go for... Yeah, God, that is... Yeah, it sucks. I don't like doing it. I've done some stuff and it's just, yeah, it's rough. It's tiring. It gets real just bleh. Unfortunately, I don't work most weekends these days, which is good. Sometimes we have to. Usually it's like a shutdown or something like that, and then there's like a lot of extra work, but it's not as common, but it does suck. I know Johnny works a lot. Johnny does. I'm pretty sure, Johnny, you do a lot of early morning kind of stuff, I imagine, right now. Yeah, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays for you, for sure, David, because like you're watching football until what, 3 in the morning, and you got to wake up and go to work. I can see that for sure. Oh. Stretch. Stretch. Time for beer. Hey, that's good at least. No more early morning. That's good, Johnny. Get some afternoon stuff going. None of that early morning. It's that gets just that wears you out. Yeah, Juan, I agree. Almost back now. Oh yeah, jeez, man. Yeah, no, that is not ideal at all. No, that's not good. That's not good for the brain. Not good for the, yeah. Lack of sleep for sure. Caffeine helps. Yeah, I bet. All of the caffeine. All of the caffeine when you're going off like 2 hours of sleep. Yeah. There you go. That's probably a good idea. Doesn't always work for me. Kid stuff going on all day Saturdays usually. Sometimes I try and sneak in a nap here and there. Sometimes I'm so worn out, my wife's just like, yeah, go take a nap. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go take a nap. Because, like, there are times where I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. And I'm just like, I'm going to lay down for like an hour. And then I'll help with dinner and all this other stuff. Whew. Get 14 hours there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sounds good. Sounds about right. let's see here. Do this, do that. I got a weird issue. Connect this again. Come on. There it is. Get my audio back going real quick. Having a weird issue. It was kind of weird glitchy. Got all muted and I'm like, what's wrong? And it's like, oh, it randomly disconnected but didn't make the noise. Cool. Cool and good. It's always cool and good. Always, always, always. Technology's been a little bit of an issue for me today. It's not because I'm old. It's because technology hates me sometimes. And because I'm old. KC set to receive this kickoff. Ooh, pardon me. I'm going to go pee for the D real quick before this happens. Too much beer, lots of pee. All right. Well, I missed the. Yeah, right. Missed the opening kickoff. The Chiefs have the ball. I mean, I guess it is the Hunt family that owns it, so they are Chiefs. But they get it back to the 19-yard line. All right, in shotgun. Pacheco lined up in the backfield to the left of Mahomes. Takes the snap. Low snap. Throw over to number 24, and that's going to be a gain of about maybe 9 or 10. Just shy. Could be a first down. Might be a bit shy. We're saying second down and inches. 14:21 on the clock. Under center, second down and inches. Mahomes takes the snap, hands it to Pacheco. Pacheco's going to get the first down and a bunch more and gets taken down around the 37-yard line. First down and 10 for the Chiefs. Yeah, for real. Pardon me, coughing. In shotgun, Mahomes steps back to throw on first and 10. Throws caught by number 80, Noah Gray, number 80-something. I think he's 86. Inside the 44-yard line, Noah Gray on the reception. Please. Jeez, God, I can't stop coughing right now. In shotgun, Mahomes. Weird fake handoff. He's going to throw. Pressure's coming. He tries to do a shovel pass and does not work. It is not complete. Pacheco was the intended target. Those weird little shovel passes he does. Sometimes they work out amazingly and they're very annoying, but sometimes not so much. All right, 12:53 on the clock. Second down and 10 from the 44-yard line of Detroit. The Chiefs come out in shotgun. Pacheco to the left of Mahomes. Man in motion, number 9. Snap. Steps back to throw. Mahomes has time, throws it, caught. Kelsey down at the 31. I don't know. No, I do not know. Yeah, just everything else. Mahomes steps back to throw again. There's a flag. Mahomes is going to dive forward for a first down at the 20. And it looks like it was offside, which is why the flag was thrown very early. And yeah, so that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20 of Detroit. Chiefs looking pretty good coming out of half. Looks like the pass to Kelsey, that last pass, should have been incomplete. Replay couldn't take a look, and that was an incomplete pass. Big play, not called, and that... In shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield with Mahomes. Steps back. He's going to fake the pass one way, goes the other. It's going to be Hunt, and down to the 10 or 9-yard line. There's Kareem Hunt on an 11-yard pickup on a pass. Yeah, definitely one. Agreed. All right, sorry, picking my nails. I'm very nervous. In shotgun, back line of the right or left is Kareem Hunt. Number 5 in motion is Hollywood Brown. He's going to fake it. It's going to go to Brown, and Brown's going to basically walk right in, touchdown. And there it is. Wow. So, Chiefs come out on their opening drive and basically just march down the field like nothing is going on, and they're playing against a mid-level college team, and in just under 4 minutes, score a touchdown. Hollywood Brown. And they're saying that was a pass. That was arguably not a pass, but whatever. I like how when they do the little toss forward, oh, that's a pass because it's forward. He could have handed it off. He just wanted the stat. All right, extra point. Butker already missed one. We'll see if maybe he misses another. Never know. Extra point up, and it is good. 10-point lead for Kansas City coming out of halftime. I still have halftime up on my board, which is stupid, but here we go. Oops. All right, give me just a minute. Take a quick second while we are waiting for this to come back. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Whatever shall we do? Give me just a sec. Stretch the leggy legs. I know we did halftime, but I was seeing if there would be a Grassy Ray. There was not. Not a big deal. But at the same point, it does mean I did not get to really stretch my legs. Oh, boy. Boy, 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 boy. Give me a second. I gotta mute myself for a second. I have to sneeze. Oh, God, it's gonna blow out eardrums. Hold on. Oh, God. It is always funny to me when they have a advertisement for some sort of, medication. And they're like, side effects include all these terrible things. And they're like, and death. And I'm like, okay, that last one seems pretty, huh. Yeah, that would be nice. The Lions need to come out here and lion and just ball out, man. Come on. I'd like to see this game get interesting too. Like if the Lions can't do anything, then it's like then this game starts getting out of control, and it's just like, dude. Fielded at the 1 or 2, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, cuts up to the 25, gets tackled around the 26-yard line, where they will start their first drive of the second half. All right. Under center, Laporta and the other tight end shifting around, being all shifty. Looks like you got Gibbs in at running back. It is Gibbs. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to get contacted, gain about 5 on the carry, up to the 31-yard line. 11 minutes and 1 second as the clock is moving here in the third quarter. KC came out in fairly effective order and efficient order and went down and scored a touchdown quickly in a little kind of, handoff that they called a pass. And that was for, who was that? Xavier Worthy? No, I apologize. Hollywood Brown. Hands the ball off to Gibbs, and he is going to try to get more, but only gets 2. So 3rd down and 3 up at the 33-yard line. 10.5 minutes left. Lions need to convert this. They're 0 for 1 on 4th downs. Actually, they did get one. It was a touchdown, but it got called back as an illegal play. All right, 3rd down and 3. In shotgun, St. Brown in motion. Goff, Gibbs to his right. 6 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Caught by St. Brown across the first down marker to the 37. 4-yard pass and a first down. Detroit keeps the drive alive. Beer time. Jameson Williams open, pass to him. He's going to get the first down across midfield and gets down and pushed out of bounds around the 48-yard line of Kansas City across midfield. They went quick on that one. That was a very quick play and a good play because they caught them off guard. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 48-yard line of KC. 8:54 on the clock in the 3rd. Hands off the ball to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get hit in the backfield, but somehow fights for 2 yards. Better than it could have been, but not great. Yeah, honestly. I hope you guys can keep Salah regardless. He is definitely amazing. And hopefully you guys keep him for a couple years before he gets back to a head coaching position and not get fired by Aaron Rodgers. In shotgun, Gibbs lined up to the left of Goff. It's going to be a pass to Gibbs behind the line, and he's going to lose like 3 or 4 yards. That's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 or 11. Jesus, come on. Oh, Collinsworth again just loves the Chiefs so much. It's kind of just ridiculous. In shotgun, back lined up to the left is Gibbs. They are at the 49-yard line of the Chiefs. Goff, 2 seconds on the play clock, snaps the ball, caught, and that's going to be caught at the 1, and that's a gain of 1. And that's 4th and 10. Oh, God. Lions are going to have to punt now. That was, yeah, you're going to do an uncovered screen to a wide receiver. I mean, it was a covered screen, but 2 on 4 is what it looked like. That was not a good setup. All right, punt team is out. Punt is away. Fielded at the 6, and that's where they will take over. 6 or 7 yard line for the Chiefs. Back very deep in their own territory. They have not had trouble moving the ball today, though, so that does not bode well in general. Ugh. Yeah, that was not. It was not a good play call. I mean, I don't know. They've tried a few different screens, and I feel like every time they do, the Chiefs blow them up. And it's like I just maybe stop that one. Like there's a few that have worked when they catch the defense off guard, but the defense in that lineup, they had 2 wide receivers plus the actual receiver. So they had 2 blockers and the receiver lined up, but there was 3 to 4 guys already on that side. So it's like it's not set up right. The offset is bad. You're going to have more defenders, and pending some broken tackles and some unbelievably great blocking by the receivers, that play doesn't have a high probability of getting a lot of yards. And it didn't, because why would it? There's more defenders than there are blockers on a screen pass in that situation. Why a running back screen where you pull all the linemen over one direction, you get more blocking. That case, the pass was so fast, there was only maybe 2 blockers on 3 to 4 defenders. It just didn't work. You know, and it's kind of like maybe you see that and you say, hey, we're going to do a screen pass this side, and you see how the defenses line up, and you go, maybe that's not going to work. You change up the play. But they did not do that. They attempted it. It did not go well. The positive is the punt did land inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The Chiefs will start there. With how their offense has been playing, though, this game, I would not really count on that to be a big thing. Crazy thing, though, is somehow the Chiefs have 0 penalties this game. Not a single flag thrown the Chiefs' way. I'm not saying anything like, hey, they're not, but it's like it's rare to be this far into a game and not have a penalty. Just a thought. Just a thought. All right. At the 7, Kansas City at their own 7, under center. Hunt way back in the end zone. He's going to get maybe 3 yards up to the 10. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Yeah, their offense is really struggling. Like I said, they keep trying to do certain screen passes, and they're not working. I think it's like some of the offensive play calling just isn't quite there. They need a big play to open things up, and they're just not getting it. So I think some of the changes I made to how I'm doing the stream is actually helping. I'm having less glitching issues, which is good, but I might be a little bit more behind than normal. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. Looks to be Pacheco. Man in motion, Xavier Worthy. Mahomes takes a step back. He's going to roll out, and he's going to try and throw to Pacheco, and that was like really an uncatchable ball. Like literally back shoulder as he's almost out of bounds, and it was like a dart. It was mostly a throwaway than anything, with a prayer for a reception. But that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 from the 10-yard line of KC. Casey, 90 yards to get down there. See if the Lions defense can hold up again. They have not. I mean, they've held up a couple times, but that last drive just killed them, man. And then the fact that the Lions offense just could not get anything going. All right, so 3rd and 7 from the 10 in shotgun, back lined up to the left. Kelce leaks out to the right, uncovered up to the 20 to the 25, 26, 27 yard line. And that is Travis Kelce for a 17-yard reception. And he was basically just open. No one was fully covering him. He's not that fast anymore, and he's just getting open. Millette slipped, and he was watching Mahomes too much and not watching Kelce. So he got burnt. He just got burnt, man. He wasn't paying enough attention. Not paying attention. Going to get burnt. In shotgun, up to the 27-yard line, Mahomes. Kareem Hunt, or Pacheco in the backfield, sorry. Mahomes going to try and run it himself. Slides down, gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 from the 29. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Pending the Lions getting a stop, like on this drive, this game is going to get basically unwinnable for them if they cannot get their defense in line, and then give their offense a chance to get things together. And it's really going to be up to their offense. If they can get the ball back, their offense has got to score. But things have been going their way. In shotgun, back line up to the right. Mahomes, 2nd down and 8. He's going to step back. He throws the ball. It was a dirt pass, and that was just pressure in his face and had to dirt it. There was no chance there, and that was pressure coming from Aiden Hutchinson. Or was that Anzalone? I think that was Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, it was Hutchinson. Yeah, no kidding, right? What I would give for a pick 6, and I could make a short. Because right now, ain't nothing going on. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 8, 29-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Pacheco lined up to his left. Steps back to throw. Pressure coming. Mahomes is going to scramble, and he's going to get hit and go down, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. Now, they have gone for it 3 times on 4th down, gotten 2 of them. It's a question if they're going to go for it, though, with a 10-point lead. The other ones they were doing were when they were either trailing or tied-ish. Punt team is out. First punt of the night for the Chiefs team. Low snap. Punt is very high, but far, and it's going to be fair caught at about the 18-yard line. Lions will take over there and see if their offense can pull their heads out of their butts. Lions offense hasn't done a whole lot since, I want to say early, what was it? It was pretty early in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, 12:49 left in the 2nd was the last time the Lions scored. So basically, beginning of the 2nd quarter, and they haven't done anything since, and we're near the 4th quarter. So Lions offense has got to get something going, and right now they're just not doing it. Got to do some weird plays, get something going to kind of hype up the guys and make it happen. But right now, let's just see what they can do. They got to get down the field. Yeah, they're disappointing a lot of people right now. I mean, the Chiefs have a lot of haters out there. They've been a good team for a long time, and they also got some players that people tend to not like just because of maybe some personality stuff and a personal opinion situation. So, a lot of Chiefs haters out there, and I am one of them, mostly because I'm a Broncos fan and just, lame. Oh. Yeah, my thing is, I've never liked the Chiefs because Broncos fan. I mean, it's just been one of those things. I mean, we're division rivals. I want the Broncos to win. I always go against the Chiefs. And with the Pats, it's like, I mean, we were rivals for a while, especially like the Manning era of the Broncos. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. In shotgun, Jared Goff, Montgomery in the backfield from the 19-yard line. First down and 10, takes the snap, steps back, pressure coming, floats it to Montgomery, who's going to get up, to the 30, lots of room, to the 40, and tripped up around the 42-yard line, gain of 23, a big first down. Whew, there we go. Chris Jones is currently out of the game with an elbow injury. We'll see if he comes back. All right, first down and 10 in shotgun. Back lined up to the left. Appears to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Steps back. Gibbs picks up the pressure, throws the ball. Caught by St. Brown, who's going to get past the 50 and a first down marker and up to the 46-yard line of the Chiefs. And you got, the Lions finally starting to look like an offense that can do things. That was actually David Montgomery on the blocking Drew Tranquill. I mistakenly said Jahmyr Gibbs. I missaw who it was. My mistake. All right, from the 46-yard line of the Chiefs, the Lions, in shotgun, Montgomery in the backfield, man in motion, number 89, takes the snap, steps back, pressure coming, throws it, caught over the middle, and that's going to be St. Brown for a first down and about 11 yards up to the 35-yard line. Lions are moving the ball finally. Looking like that first drive they had where they actually moved down the field fairly effectively and got, they ended up with a field goal, but touchdown got called back. So if they can just keep it going. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the left. I believe it's Montgomery still. From the 35, first down and 10, 1:35 left on the clock. It is going to be a pass short to the right. That's St. Brown caught the ball and then fell down. Gain of about 6 up to the 29-yard line. Detroit moving. 1:20 left on the clock here in the third. Clock is moving. Second down and 4. Detroit comes out of the huddle in shotgun. Montgomery still out there. And let's see here. Man in motion. Handoff, or little toss. Jameson Williams is going to cut up. That's going to be a first down and a little bit more up to the 23-yard line. 6-yard gain, first down. There you go. See, now they're moving the ball very well. There is a pulse in the Lions offense for the first time since early in the second quarter. Doing a little bit better. They're definitely looking more like an offense. More like the Lions offense that we know. From the 23-yard line, under center, back in the backfield. Man in motion, fakes the handoff, pressure coming, throws it, caught by Montgomery, and that's going to be a first down plus a bunch more. Gets down to about the 8 or 9-yard line, first and goal for the Lions, and that is going to bring us to the end of quarter number 3. Lions knocking on the door for the first time since early in the second quarter. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. I appreciate it. One of the things that's been really good for me is a lot of people that came over from some of the Grassi raids. Grassi gets 10,000 people in there, and that is so cool because he has an amazing channel. He puts out amazing content. But it does kind of, unless you're paying to get comments read, even if you do pay, sometimes they, don't feel as effective and doesn't feel like as much of a conversation. But I appreciate that a lot. Like I try and communicate with everyone, read all the chats, and talk to people, and I hope I do blow up at some point. Maybe, I mean, I don't think I'll ever be as big as Grossi or anything like that, but to get monetized would be a nice goal, would be a nice thing to have happen, just to kind of help me pay for the fact that, you know, this kind of stuff is hard on computers, and it costs money to do a little bit, and I do it for fun, and it would be nice to have a little bit of, you know, financial assistance from YouTube to be able to do this. But time will tell, and I'll just keep plugging away and doing it and having fun while I do it and enjoying the conversations and the fun of watching football with people who also love watching football. So I'm here. Been seeing some growth in a lot of my shorts, but I have to have a good idea. And some of them I'm like, this will be a great short. And I'm like, never mind, that was ass. I'm like, oh, that didn't work at all. Like, all right, whatever. Some of them do, some of them don't. But I went from, when I did a short, getting like 200 to 300 views to now I'm getting over 1,000 for most of them, which is nice. And then some of my videos would get like 10 views, and now I'm getting like 40 to 50. And my streams would have 2 to 3 viewers, now I'm getting 10 to 20 at times. And it's like, it's slowly growing, and I'm having fun doing it, and I enjoy doing it. So I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can. And, you know, having 2 kids and stuff while I'm away, it is hard sometimes when I'm home to do multiple streams. Like when I'm out here, I'll do 3 streams in a day. I have nothing else to do. When I'm home, it's usually going to be maybe Thursday night, 1 Sunday, and Monday night. I'll do 3 streams a weekend, usually, when I'm home. And that is thankfully due to my wife being massively supportive and allowing me to do that. So huge shout out to my wife, Bree. She'll sometimes stop in and say hi. So when I get back home in about a month, don't plan on 3 streams on a Sunday. It might maybe a rare Sunday, but for the most part, it's going to be 1 on Sunday and then 1 on the primetime games during the week. So, and I appreciate that too, Gregor. You had said the same thing as Jeremiah. And I appreciate that. I try to really, I don't know, I like reading the chat and communicating and talking and just, I'm a chatty Cathy. I'm a very verbose human being. And it's fun for me because I like talking. In shotgun, Montgomery. Oh, no, that's Gibbs. Steps back to throw, floats it. It's going to be caught, and that is going to be St. Brown up to about the 4.5, maybe 5, depending on the spot. 14:47 as the fourth quarter is started. 2nd down and goal from about the 4.5 yard line for the Lions. They need to get it in there. And that's going to be important. Because if they can't, then good God, this game is going to be out of hand. All right. From the 4.5 yard line in shotgun, Jared Goff. Man in motion is Laporta. Takes the snap, steps back. He's going to throw, floats it. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Laporta in the back of the end zone. How did he catch that ball? Oh my God. Wow. Did he catch that? Let me see. There's the catch. 1 hand, he's got it. 1 foot, 2 foot. Dude, he caught that. He got a 3rd foot down. How did he do? Yo, what a catch. That coverage was nuts. That was bonkers. Way to go, Sam Laporta. Hell yeah. That was a beautiful catch. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake, Jeremiah. I am so sorry. Bad idea there, bud. Oof. 14-14 with that touchdown. Extra point up and right through the middle. And that is going to bring it to... Wait, what did I do there? Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Regardless. 17. 3-point lead for the Chiefs. Lions drive down the offense. Finally, signs of life. And now they need the defense to do the same, get the ball back, and make this thing a game. I think... So Saw is one of the original guys. He's a friend of mine who started supporting me as soon as I started doing this channel. When I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what direction I was going. And we have a fantasy football league together. My wife is included in it. I am undefeated until this week, in which I am getting curb stomped into oblivion, which is fine. It happens. I have 5 people either on bye or injured, and it's just a nightmare. But Saw is playing against my wife, and he's like, as long as Laporta doesn't have a good day, I have a chance to win. And let's see here. My wife is currently up by 20, but he has Cook and Prater left. But Laporta now has almost 15 points, so kind of hoping he gets involved more, so maybe my wife can beat the crap out of Saw because she's been on a losing streak. And I'm going to go P for the D because I've been drinking beer all day, and it's, yeah. I already broke the seal, and this is a consistent issue where I feel like I have to pee nonstop. Too much information, but let's keep going. Okie dokie, I'm back. Yeah, same here, Juan. I was a little nervous, and I'm kind of glad I'm not. I mean, I'm still nervous. Honestly, it's the Chiefs. They have a 3-point lead. They have a tendency to be able to slow the game down, burn a shitload of clock. The only positive I'm seeing right now is the fact that Patrick Mahomes is their leading rusher at 34 yards. And that means that their run game is not working like they want. The unfortunate part is Travis Kelce somehow has 70 yards receiving and keeps leaking out in these weird coverages where he's just wide open. And they've got to cut that crap out. You know, you cannot be letting Kelce just eat you guys alive. He is getting old. He is not what I would call in his prime. And, yeah. So they need to shut down Travis Kelce, the passing game. They've already shut down the run game, but they cannot let the Chiefs just keep passing the ball and picking them apart consistently. All right. Kickoff is away. Fielded at the 1, up to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 31. And that is where the Chiefs will take over at the 31-yard line with, what is it, about 14 or so minutes left here in the game. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, is they're like, oh, he's old, slow. Yeah, but he can still catch the ball and run, okay? He's not that slow. He's not me. I'm fat and slow. That guy's still a professional athlete. Handoff, that's going to be, was that Kareem Hunt? I think that was Kareem Hunt. Yep, Kareem Hunt, 3-yard run, 2nd down and 7, up to the 34-yard line. It's hard to see sometimes the running backs. I usually have to go by hair. So Kareem Hunt has a shitload of hair sticking out of his helmet. So I can tell that's Kareem Hunt. The only problem is David Montgomery and Gibbs. Gibbs has a lot of hair, but sometimes it's tucked to one side, and you can't tell that it's him. And I'm like, oh, crap, I don't know who that is. But Pacheco has less hair, which means it's a little easier to tell, kind of. Patrick Mahomes steps back. He's going to throw it. Dirts the ball. Oh, my God. Are you going to call roughing the passer? Oh, my fucking God, dude. Mahomes with this bullshit. He gets pushed to the ground, and it's roughing. What a little weenie. I want to see this play again. Aiden Hutchinson finally gets there, and they're like, nah, it's a roughing the passer. It was a little bit late, but he just pushed him. He just pushed him. It was a little bit late, and he pushed him. Mahomes is like, shut up, Mahomes, your stupid fucking smirky face. Oh my God, he drives me nuts with that shit. 4 penalties for 40 yards, 0 for the Chiefs. And they are at midfield with that. Oh my God, please, for the love of God, something good happen for the defense. 13-31, 49-yard line, their own 49. Mahomes is going to toss it back, and that's going to be Worthy, who's going to get down. And it's going to be a gain of about 6 up to the 45-yard line. Oh, my God. Of course there was a... Jesus. I mean, yeah, he was a little bit late, but my God. I've seen so much worse that they don't call. He gets hit, and if he gets hit hard, it's a penalty. Doesn't matter. I don't care. It always happens. It always happens with him. 2nd down and 4 from the 45-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Pacheco to his left. Pressure coming. Throws. Caught. Wide open. Xavier Worthy was going to cut back. He's got a lot of room to run, and he's going to get taken down around the 31-yard line. Gain of 14. Xavier Worthy. Balls. 12 and a half minutes-ish as the clock is continuing to move. Oh my God, they just are really just... In shotgun. Fakes it, throws it, caught. It's going to be a 1st down up to the 20. Now Smith-Schuster on the reception. 12 minutes on the clock. God, I really, I listen to the game so I can make sure I hear, the refs and what they're calling. But I am just, it's so hard to listen to Collinsworth and just how much he just does not stop talking about Mahomes. My goodness. In shotgun, fakes the handoff, throws it behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a catch by number 24 and get down to about the 13, 2nd and 2. And that was Smith, Brashard Smith on the reception. Now here's a guy who can't stop telling Mahomes how good he is. Oh. Mahomes knew right away where to go. Mahomes this, Mahomes that. Dude, shut the hell up. He does not talk about any other quarterback this way. And the reason is because he sucks. Not Mahomes, but Collinsworth. My God, he's annoying. Hands the ball off, up the middle, 1st down, inside the 10-yard line to the 8, and that was Pacheco for 5. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know. I need that to happen, Nori. Nori, so bad. My God, Collinsworth cannot stop just talking about how much the Chiefs' offense is, Sorry, I just keep droning on it, but he won't stop. I know, I have to mute this. Under center, hands it off. That's Pacheco. Up the left side, he's going to get, oh my God, he's pushing and fighting and going down 3 yards, 5-yard carry. 2nd down and goal at the 3. Oh, I might have to... My frustration is getting the better of me tonight. Yeah, I think so, Zachary. It's really, I hate when they are called by him because he's just insufferable. Under center. Rolls out to throw. Pressure coming, throws it away. 3rd and goal at the 3. It is unsettling. It's just... Oh, boy. All right, 3rd down and goal. From the 3, Mahomes in shotgun. Pacheco lined up to his right. Pacheco is now in motion, going out to the left. Steps back to throw. Pressure coming. Caught. Oh, my God. No one was covering Hollywood Brown. No one was even covering him. My God, Detroit, what are you doing? What was that defense? That's the 2nd touchdown of the night. Was there an illegal... was it a pick play? No, just no one was even looking at him. Really? That wasn't Andy Reid's magical play calling. That was defensive Detroit not paying attention to their surroundings. Come on, guys. Kick is up and it's good, and it's now a 10-point lead again. It's just, Yeah, he's like, Andy Reid working his play calling magic. And it's like, no, that wasn't like a hidden thing. The Lions defense just didn't do what they were supposed to do. Yeah, he was. He was too. He finds like a guy he really likes and is just becomes with the whole team also just like insufferably just annoying. Oh my gosh. Yowza yowza. Not good for the Lions. And somehow still no penalties for the Chiefs. I'm a little surprised by that. Give me 1 sec. Step away for just a hot second. I'll be back. My brain does not like this game. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. There are times though, yeah, when he's not playing that Collinsworth will be like, that was very Mahomes-like. And I'm like, dude, he's not even playing, bro. Like, you know that, right? Like, you don't have to bring him up. Kickoff. Fielded at the 5, up to the 10, the 15, to the 20, the 25, and down around the 26-yard line. Lions will take over. And let's see here. Give me a second. I forgot to check the amount of time left. Mahomesian. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. 9.5 minutes. This is rapidly turning into an anti-Chris Collinsworth stream, which I am game. Screw that guy. Worst announcer. Because he locks on to like a team and a player and just cannot let it go. He's like the worst of a bandwagon fan. And it's like, dude, please no. Please stop. No, 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 no. You're an announcer. You're supposed to be non-partial. Non-partial announcer. I don't know if that's possible for this man. I know it's not for me, but I don't do it for a living. Fuck the Chiefs. I'll say it. I don't care. But I don't get paid. All right, first down and 10. Gibbs in the backfield. Hands the ball off, and he's immediately dropped for a 3-yard loss. Oh, my God. I don't know what he's saying half the time. Is there a way to just mute Collinsworth and still listen to the game? They need to make that option. Mute the announcers so I don't have to listen to them and just watch the game. It'd be so much better. Because all I want to do is listen to what the refs are saying. Shin shotgun, steps back, 2nd 13, caught by St. Brown. Third down and 10. Oh my God, please no. Oh. All right, in shotgun, Gibbs lined up to the left. 8:15 on the clock. St. Brown in motion. 3 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Steps back. Pressure coming and sack. Oh, God. 3 and out for the Lions. That is like literally the opposite of what you needed to do, you guys. This game is pending some sort of miracle. This is all in the Chiefs wheelhouse. Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. Oh, that'd be so great, Nori. Punt is away. It's going to be caught at around the 30, up to the 35. Cuts back. He's going to get around to the 40, to the 50, and go down across. Oh! Ball's out! Ball came out! They're saying he was down. Are you kidding me? Okay. I want to see that. Yeah, he was down. Damn! Can't argue that one. God, that would be so nice. Juan. Oh my God. It would be just mwah, chef's kiss. Would love it. Would love every second of it. I don't think I'm that lucky. Because that would make very, very good short. It would make a good short for me. It would make a good short, and it would make me happy to see a pick six from Mahomes. But my God, has the Detroit defense been just not doing it tonight, man. They have a good defense, and they're just not. And their offense is... They have a really great drive, and they turn around, and then that. It's like they're just the inconsistency of Detroit and the consistency of Kansas City tonight. I already have an idea for a short. If they win, it's going to be depressing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Write some notes down. Just taking notes. It's going to be a run by Pacheco, gain of about 5. Sorry, I was taking notes. They got that devil magic. Playing devil's football. Smoking that devil's lettuce. I don't know. I got nothing. Just, damn it. So second down and 5 from the 44 of Detroit, Kansas City. Moving the ball again. 6:35 in the game. Mahomes in shotgun. Pacheco to the left. Man in motion, number 9 from left to right. They are at the 44 of Detroit. Hands the ball off to Pacheco, and he's going to get stuffed, kind of, but he dives forward for 2. So third and 3. 42-yard line. They are technically in field goal range, but with how Butker's been playing, I'm going to say not. But you never know. Dumber shit has happened. We are losing as a society. Wait, sorry, what? Oh, yeah, for 100%. 100%. In shotgun, no one in the backfield with Mahomes. Man in motion is Pacheco to come back across to the left side. He's going to step back to throw. Throws it over the middle. Kelce somehow open again and up to the 34-yard line. Travis Kelce, 78 yards on 6 receptions. They're doing zone coverage against a wide spread out, and it's not going to work on a short yardage play because the zones can't collapse fast enough. And that's why you don't do zone coverage on a short down passing play. Just a thought. In shotgun, backline up to the left. Man in motion, Xavier Worthy. He's going to rotate around Mahomes and keep rotating and go back. And it's going to be a handoff to Pacheco. And Pacheco is going to get, 5 yards, because why wouldn't he? Oh boy. Second down and 5 at the 29-yard line of Detroit. 4:46 on the clock here in the game. 10-point game for Kansas City, leading right now. The Lions bench, they're showing right now, just looks absolutely dejected and mildly depressed, as they should, because they played pretty ass. But, to be expected. Oh, Grogu, I know. I said that earlier, but I totally know. I know. I know, right? Throws the ball back behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a catch and a gain of about 4. And that was to Brashard Smith. And that's going to be a 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs as the clock winds down and will be under 4 minutes before the next snap. Vastly. Quickly running out of time, the Lions are going to have issues if they do get the ball back. At this point, they are well within field goal range and putting this game at a 2-touchdown possession rather than a 2-score possession. Field goal won't do shit in a second. In shotgun, Gray in motion, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Pacheco, he's going to get through. He breaks another tackle, and goes down to the 15-yard line. 10-yard, I'm sorry, that was Hunt, not Pacheco. That was my mistake. That was Kareem Hunt. So, big first down inside the 15, 3:25 left on the clock. Detroit uses its first timeout, hoping that they might get a stop to keep this game, not completely horrifyingly bad for them, but it is. They have not been playing well. Their offense has been very hit and miss. They're very good drives followed by a bunch of crap in between. And their defense has done very little to stop Patrick Mahomes in this Chiefs offense. Yeah, I put them at number 1 just because of how they've been playing, how other teams have been playing. This week's power rankings is going to change up a bit. And it's like, granted, the Broncos won, but just eked it out. And there's been some wins. Pittsburgh had a convincing win. The Chargers had a not convincing win. The Rams had a win over Baltimore, who's ass. New England did pretty well. Seahawks beat Jacksonville. I was thinking about putting Jacksonville in the top 10, but not anymore. Dallas loses. Vegas wins. Who cares? Tampa Bay wins. They're still winning. San Francisco probably fall a little bit. Green Bay definitely back in the conversation. And Lions, probably going to take a little bit of a tumble. And then... there'll be some switch-ups here. Monday night's going to make a difference, though, because you have Washington, who's in consideration of being the top 10, and Buffalo, after that tough loss last week, are they gonna do well, or are they gonna choke it? What's going to happen there? That's going to define, kind of one of the top 3-4 teams. Yeah, well, Grogu, that's honestly all it would have done is you would have gone to sleep happy and woke up pissed off. So, it's not gonna doesn't really help the situation much because there's no luck involved as far as what we can do. We can just really hope and wish and pray that the game goes the way we want it to, and it doesn't always. And sometimes, you know what? That's the way it happens, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And you just got to deal with it and move on. It is, at the end of the day, it is just football. You can't get too bent out of shape about it. I struggled with that a lot when I was younger, and now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? I cannot let a game that I have no control over screw up my mood and attitude and general mental well-being. Is a more recent realization than you would seem, but yeah, as now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I really can't get too bent out of shape about it. Yeah, I still don't think that's going to happen for me. We'll see. I got to look at stuff. I'm going to have to look at stats and other things, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I still don't know. I was unsure. Honestly, even when I made my power rankings this week, I was still questioning what I did. 1st and 10 from the 15, handoff. That's going to be Hunt. He's going to get 2 and dropped. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't know if I'm doing the Bills tomorrow. Like I said, due to when I get off work, chances are I'm doing Chicago, Washington, simply because I don't know if it's physically possible for me to get back, set up, have dinner, it would have to be like I walk in and jump on the computer, and I just don't know, because I often get delayed coming home from work. So we'll see. But for now, Chicago, Washington will be the game I'll be calling. And Bills, or Grogu, I understand if you are not here for that, because you got to be watching your team. I 100% get that. But I will be keeping a very close eye on that. I might actually double box it. I have 2 TVs set up in here, and so I might kind of chime in here and there. Handoff to Pacheco. He's going to get hit and gain another 2 yards. This is 3rd down and 6 at the 11. Last timeout called. I forgot to mark down the first one. But so now Detroit has no timeouts. It is 3 minutes and 14 seconds left, and they are at the 11-yard line. The Chiefs are. Pending a turnover, this game seems fairly out of hand for the Lions to try and come back. I mean, there's crazier crap has happened, 100%. Crazier things have happened in any given game. Oh, totally fine. Absolutely understand that. You got to watch, dude. You got to watch your team. Absolutely. I mean, as much as I love watching Grossi and stuff, when I wasn't doing this, if Broncos were on and he was doing his thing, sorry, buddy. Got to watch my team. My team is up above anything like this, 100%. Plus, he doesn't need my help. He always has 10,000 people in there. But I do appreciate you doing that and helping me with the algorithm, the almighty YouTube algorithm. Praise be to thee. Oh, God, I'm going to get a lot of hate for that one. Well, if it ever makes it to, the super religious people. Oh, no, 83 people just unsubbed. I'm kidding. It didn't happen. But we did drop down to 459, back up to 452. So I lost 3 and I gained 3. It's a whole game of some people are like, man, I don't like you. And then some people are like, hey, you know what? You're kind of funny. I'm like, oh, cool. I just do me. Oh, this was a good stream, though. I had a lot of fun, regardless of the, outcome being my way or not. A lot of good conversations and fun. And hate on Collinsworth. That's always just a good time, because that dude sucks. I don't care, what team you're on. If you, listening to him for an entire game, how does that man still have a job? I don't think I've ever been I really like when Chris Collinsworth calls the game. I've never, ever heard that. It's either people don't care, don't listen to him, or they hate him. That's it. There's not. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, in shotgun. Back lined up to the right of Mahomes. Third down and 6 from the 11. Snap, pressure coming. Mahomes. Oh my God, they sacked him. Is there a flag? Oh my God, there's not a flag. Block the field goal, maybe? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Blocked field goal? Block field goal. Block field goal coming up next. All right, they're lining up for the kick. They're not, Butker's not even in position. They're calling a timeout. Yeah, the long snapper, they're going to call a timeout. Yeah, the long snapper is still standing fully vertically. Yeah, they do call a timeout. Okay, yeah, saw that one coming. Whew. All right. All right. 10-point game. Looking to make it a 13-point game with little under 2.5 minutes left. I apologize. You got Butker lined up for a 33-yard attempt. It is up and it is good. And that is now a 13-point game. And you have no timeouts left for the Lions. And they need 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points to take the lead. So there's that. There is that. All right. Maybe the Lions can do something. Maybe they can't. We'll see. Their offense has been so inconsistent tonight. It's hard to say what they're even going to come out with. Because, like, realistically, I mean, the Lions have come out and driven down the field and looked amazing. And then they've come out and 3 and out and just looked like a bucket of crap. So it just, we'll see what Lions we get on this drive. It's literally a drive-by-drive, guessing game with the Detroit Lions tonight, and whether they're gonna be able to do anything or just completely just fall apart. Goff has had a great game statistically, but not overall as far as a game is considered. 22 for 25, 194 yards and 2 touchdowns, but fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, runs straight into his own player and then into a Chief down at the 27. And that will be where they take over with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of this game and no timeouts. Oh, it's 100% possible one. Yes, 100% that can happen. I hope, but we'll see. First down and 10, man in motion, number 18. Back in the backfield looks to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Jared Goff, 1 second left on the play clock, takes the snap. That was an offsides call, so it's a free play, caught by Laporta. That's going to be a pretty big gain of about 9, maybe 10. And that was 100% an offsides call against Chris Jones. It will probably be declined, though, because that's a 5-yard penalty versus a 9-yard pickup. And that does stop the clock while they call it. So maybe they can get another playoff if they hurry and not have to use, or, well, there's no timeouts, but not have to wait for the 2-minute warning. All right, clock is stopped at 2:14. As soon as they set the ball and blow the whistle, it will continue, I imagine, right? Or do they not because it's within 5 minutes? I don't know. Yeah, 2:14 left on the clock. Clock is not moving. That's right, they do not. Steps back to throw, and Goff spins around after getting hit and barely gets the ball off, and that's incomplete pass. 2:07 left. Third down and 1. He got hit as he threw. All right, so 2:07 on the clock. 3rd and 1 for the Lions. 13-point deficit. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. St. Brown, or no, I'm sorry, not St. Brown. Number 18. Who's number 18? In motion. Can't remember. 3 seconds on the clock. Gets the ball. Throws it over the middle. Dirt pass intended for Laporta and incomplete. 4th down and 1. So this is the game. If they do not convert this, it is it. That is the end. Yeah, Zachary, can they? Absolutely. It is physically possible. Will they? Yeah. That's my thoughts. Yeah. Will they? No. I mean, probably not. My luck is of seeing a game that exciting. All right. 4th down and 1. The game on the line. In shotgun. 18 in motion. Takes the snap. Steps back. Goes to throw. And incomplete. And that is going to do it. Chiefs take over. No timeouts. That is the 2-minute warning, which means at the outside of this break, the Chiefs will take over possession with no timeouts for the Lions, and all they have to do is kneel on it a couple times, and kabam, and the game is over. Oh, man. Juan, I know you are full of shit. Oh, boy. Just a big old pile of doo-doo butter. That is correct, Grogu. Big old steaming pile of... And that's what you had for the Detroit Lions tonight. Just a lot of mistakes and a lot of things they did not do well, just leading to their demise. And mostly defense not playing very well and offense being unbelievably inconsistent. Just ridiculous. Yeah, there was a few of those. The biggest thing is somehow the Chiefs come out of this game with 0 penalties. Last week, 13 penalties. Somehow, between last week and this week, they cleaned up so much that they did not commit a single penalty. I mean, they had one that was declined, but other than that, not a flag. Not a flag. Kind of makes you go, That's going in the video. Yep. Look for that short coming out about, I don't know, 15 minutes after this game ends, to be honest. I have a feeling I'm going to get this one out quick just because I have ideas already running through my head and I need to go to bed because, well, actually, it's only 8 o'clock. I forget I'm in Arizona. Usually these games end at like 9:30 for me in Colorado, and I have to be up at 5. Now, I have to be up at 5 tomorrow, but it's a whole hour earlier. Oh, my God. I can, like, unwind for, like, 38 seconds. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know, I don't know why I'm playing this game that they do. It's officially not over. But, I mean, come on. I'm going to put up final. It's final. That's the end of the game. The Lions don't have any way to stop the clock. They don't, they have plenty of time to be able to kneel it down, end this one out. And what a bummer. Bummer of a game. It got what I was worried is it was going to get out of hand, and the Lions with their inconsistency early on, I was like, oh man, I hope that doesn't yet. But no, it did. It came back to bite them, being, Grogu, you need to go to bed. This game is toast. I appreciate you sticking around through the end of what is another Chiefs victory. And all of us are just so thrilled. So thrilled. But go get some sleep. I am about to go make a mildly depressing video for myself, but it should be funny. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Maybe I'll get a bunch of views. That'd be cool. Yeah. Yep. Now, mine's not going to be like a Tom Grossi one where he talks about the whole game and this, that, and the other. It's going to be a reaction. I have a reaction video planned. It's the Rivals React kind of short. I tried the long form version of it. Didn't work out that well. It was too long. I didn't even really think it went that well. I kept it up because I did it, but at the same point, shorter video works better. I think a short was better. But that is going to end this one. Sunday Night Football. KC comes away with the win. They go back to 500, 3-3. Oh, there's a fight. Hey, there's a fight. Game's not over yet. Now there's fighting. People are pushing each other, punching each other, slapping each other. The game's over, but everyone's just beating the shit out of each other in the middle of the field. All the cameras are out there. What a nightmare of an ending. Oh, my good Lord. Yes, please, let's see a flag as the game ends. Good God. Thank you so much, Juan. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all, for everyone for being here. I had a lot of fun doing the stream. It was actually a very good time. I enjoy just chit-chatting and talking and bullshitting and hanging out with all of you. So come back tomorrow night. Like I said, likely it's going to be Washington Bears, just based on my schedule. And I'll try and have both games on so I can keep an eye on both. I won't call both as much, but I will at least keep an update going on. Branch opted not to say what's up, and he said something to Branch, and so Branch punched him in the face. Interesting. And there is a brawl. Oh, bunch of babies. It's a game, guys. I know it's your living and all that stuff, but sometimes things don't go the way you want them to go, and you just got to not be a little dick about it. Good Lord. Thank you, Grogu. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. 6 or 9 hours of streaming today. And I am going to go to bed. Well, actually, no. I want to make it short, and then I'm going to go to bed. But thank you guys, and I will see you all